Good morning, tubers of the RC Universe. Welcome to RC Heli Check UK for another instalment on the channel. Today we are going to be looking at flight videos of 3 helicopters that I have recently built, and that is basically these 3. We have got the Cobra, which I completed in the latest video not long ago, the MD500 450 size, and of course we have the Airwolf. All 3 of these helicopters have been recently done on the latest videos on the channel, but the weather conditions have put all of them down to not being able to test fly. Maiden on the Airwolf was okay, but I had to basically retest fly it after it tipped over on the first initial hover. The actual helicopter was then flown with the doghouse off as a test precaution, but today, as you can see, the weather is looking pretty cool. There's not a lot of wind, there's a lot of blue sky about, there's a bit of cloud over there forming, which is coming this way, but I think we'll be able to get all 3 of these in the air hopefully within the next hour or so. So let's get on with it, guys, and see what happens. We've got the old transmitter on charge. 1 lightning box is already done. We've got the other 2 lightning boxes on charge at the moment for the small helicopters. Everything is ready to go. So let's see what happens. We've got this here, which is for later on. If the weather turns turtle, give me something to do. That'll be another upcoming video hopefully soon, which will be part 3, I believe, for the Bal 230. But yeah, so let's get these helicopters flying. Right guys, in no particular order, we're going to start off with the Airwolf. Let's camera's on the old Capulator 4000. Excuse me. Right, let's go. It's bloody cold out here today again, even though there's hardly any wind. Let's see how we go. Like I said to you the other day on one of my previous videos, I had an issue with the undercarriage on the Airwolf, where basically 3 went up, 2 came down, and I ended up having to fold the undercarriage up and landing it on a mound that is on the ground, and able to stop it without the tow rotor touching the ground. But that problem has now been rectified. As you can hear on the old Miculator 6, there's a bit of a breeze, but it's not too bad. It's really boggy out here. We've had a lot of rain over the last few days, and it's made the grass and the ground really boggy and dirty. I wouldn't normally fly helicopters on damp, horrible days like this in the winter, but right, put the old laser beam protectors on, which also help protect me from a bit of the wind. Okay, so let's make sure everything's working okay. Left is right, right is left. Left, right, forward, backwards. Okay, contact number 1. Oh, cold. Whoa. A little bit of vibration, not too much. A lot better now I've sorted out that undercarriage and turned it off a bit more. Okay. That is really nice and steady. Wheels up. some reason, I don't know why, but I like it just flies really nice and steady. It's actually steady as a rock. It also sounds really good. Flying this on a Vant 5200 milliamp battery, 50C rated. I usually get about 5 minutes. Whether I'll fly for 5 minutes is a different story, because it is really cold out here today. Really cold. Whoa. Gotta pray the eyes don't stream. Eyes are watering. Oh my lord. All 3 undercarriage down, I believe. I've got to land it, guys. My eyes are streaming like hell. Nice and gentle. Oh! Oh, my eyes are absolutely pouring. Gosh, Ruth. Wouldn't be so bad if there's hardly any wind. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh. Oh, excuse me, guys. Oh, the only downside to this flying up here in the cold. Once they start running, it's like Niagara Falls. Oh man alive. Oh. Oh, my hands are cold as well. Oh. Not a very long flight that, guys. Oh man, it's cold. But there you go. As you can see, the Airwolf flies really nice. Lovely stable model. God blimey, my hands are freezing. Yeah, lovely stable model. Those Maniac blades suit it really well. The sound of the helicopter is also awesome. Undercarriage all works fine, and she looks brilliant in the air. I'm going to have a lot of fun with this helicopter in the future. What's that I can hear flying over? Can't see it's that high up. Oh, there it is, something red. But yeah, so that's number 1. The Airwolf, and as you can see, she flies epic. Now there you go, guys, that's the Airwolf done. Awesome model. There's a playlist with 5 videos, or 4.5 videos, but as you can see, the end result is absolutely epic. She has got awesome flying characteristics, nice steady flight, looks very scale in the air, if you can call Airwolf scale. I know it's a real helicopter, but in a series. But yeah, it flies absolutely epic. So that's that one done. We'll go now to the little MD500 and fly that, and we'll leave the killer Cobra, as I call it, to a last. Just out of interest, guys, I don't know how long that flight was. I don't keep track. Probably a couple of minutes, like, but I've still got 73% left on the battery. So I reckon I'm going to get a good six minutes flying with that model on a 5200. Lipo. Next up on the agenda, we have the old little Align T-Rex 450 MD500. Look at the lead in the nose. You see how much lead I got in the nose there to get the CG? Yeah, it's like a Weebles wobble look. It don't fall down. This is on a Mania X 2200 3S LiPo, 40C rated battle arrows is this boss. And I did this, how long ago did I build this? A couple of weeks ago. It won't work, no. Why won't you go in? Stuck, no. Yeah, no. It stuck. Why won't you go in? What's stopping you from going in? Let's try again. I think it might be the Valkyrie. Yeah, it is. There we go. Yeah. No playlist for this one because it was a one video build. But again, this has flown a few times and is an awesome little helicopter. But I'm really looking forward to seeing what it's like in the sun with this new colour scheme. Let's get it all fired up. Here we go.
Hold mode. Normal mode.
That's interesting. Why is that doing that? Bear with me a minute, guys. I was on the wrong model. Right. Let's hold mode. Hello. There we go. Left, right, forward, backwards. Left stick, right slider. Right stick, left slider. Okay. Let's go and fly this little floozy. Right, here we are again, guys. I'll put my hood up this time because skiddeth. I'm kind of hoping that the hood will help shade a little bit of the wind to try and stop my eyes from streaming. Look at that over there. I don't know if you can see that. That isn't cloud, that's fog. There's a big fog bank over there. Hopefully it will stay away. Anyhow, right. Oh, straighten my blades up a little bit at the back because they're a bit skinkly wampus. Oh, it's kind of ironic, yeah. I'm not the most favourable of MD500s. It's not my most favoured helicopter, but I've got three of them. I've got the little 450-500. I've got my 500 size 500, which is in the AH-1 attack helicopter markings, and I've got my 600 500. Try saying all that when you've had a drink. Anyway, let's go. Hopefully my eyes won't stream this time and get a bit of a longer flight. Contact.
Normal mode.
Head speed on this is a little bit higher. Away we go. Again, another stable little model. Look at the colour in that sky. That looks really cool with the sun. Quite a nimble little helicopter this. I know it's only a little one, but on a calm day, which is averagely calm today, I mean there's a little bit of a breeze blowing, you can really chuck this helicopter around. On a bit of a windy day, not so much so. Tends to get a bit squiggly wampus on a windier day. That cloud bank has come, that fog bank's getting closer. Not sure the weight of this helicopter, probably less than a kilo. And I've had the model now for, I'd say, a couple of years, which was in that white colour scheme that you saw before I refurbed it, which is the colour scheme that Align sell the helicopter in. I'm not sure that Align actually still do the kits for the fuselages on these or not at all. But I'd flown it pretty much in that scheme for quite a while. But then I decided, you know, for a bit more content on old Tubaluba, I'd give it a new colour scheme. And I'm telling you what, I'm glad I did, because this looks epic like this. It really does. And as you can see, it's quite a nimble little helicopter, and it's not one that I'm afraid to throw around. It's a shame not all small helicopters fly like this. This has got no stabiliser gyro on it. Yes, it's got the fly-barless system, but there's been new models out there that have been designed 450 size, which have got these GPS stabilisers on. They're alright if you've never flown a helicopter before, but it's not something I would recommend, because it's kind of, I wouldn't say cheating, but it doesn't show you the skills that you need to fly a helicopter, because it's one of those ones where if you stuff up the flight, you just let go of the sticks and it will sit there. But you know, you need to feel a helicopter to fly it, and the only way you can do that is to fly them like this, I think, in my eyes. Look at that. That is a smart little helicopter. It really is a smart little heli. I should definitely be flying this a lot more in the future. Never really flew it that much. You know, I was more interested in flying the bigger stuff, but this, just, oh, I don't know, epic little thing. Anyway, let's bring her into land. How many of you guys land in tail and stuff? I do, because, well, I'm a pussy. There we go. I land tail in because I like to have, you know, no disorientation and whatnot. You can easily get disorientated trying to land nose in and stuff. But there you go, there's a little MD500 450 size helicopter, a line fuselage with a line 450 Dominator mechanics in. A little bit of an extension on the tower to get the Dominator mechanics inside it. But as you can see in this colour scheme and the way that it flies, it is an epic little model. I absolutely love this helicopter, and I will be flying it a lot more. So yeah, brilliant little helicopter. Right, let's go back into the workshop where it's warmer, so I can grab your coffee and warm my hands up because I'm freezing coffee. There we have it, guys, the little MD500, awesome little helicopter. Flies really well on the Mania X2200 3S. Let's just out of curiosity kill the cat. That was a bit of a longer flight than the Airwolf, purely and simply because having the hood up actually did help not make my eyes stream. So we've got 34%, so that's about right. So I think it was about 5 minutes, something like that, 4 or 5 minutes flying with that one. But yeah, there we go. Right, next, the Cobra killer, as I call it. Right, the subject of the most recent video on my channel, the Cobra, or as I call it, the Cobra killer. This helicopter has been the root of all evil, and it is the one helicopter that I have not had any success with. So it's going to be rather interesting to see what happens. It suffers with vibration, it has shook itself to pieces. I've not had one single flight on it where everything has been good, and I'm kind of hoping that this is going to be its judgment. So let's get the batteries in and get it all fired up and see if we can get it going. Right, here we go, guys, the Cobra killer. Let's see how this one goes. Now then, This is I don't know, this is going to be an awkward one. This is. Let's just see what happens, shall we? I mean, we've not really had any flights at all apart from the mechanics being test flown. And like I say, this little thing has been the root of all evil. For such a lovely helicopter, it's a shame, because I've been wanting to get this model flying for a long time. But it just doesn't want to fly. It just doesn't want to know. So let's see what happens, shall we? Oh dear. Am I looking forward to this? No. That fog bank is getting closer. It is definitely getting closer. God, it's so boggy out here. Straighten that blade up. Oh God. Nearly died. Okay. I slipped. You watch it shake itself to death again. Not been looking forward to this. Right. Contact. Oh dear. Look what's just happened. See what I mean? I reckon it's that stupid bloody shaft. Well, that's good. My anti-rotation bracket has come off. Let's take it back to the shop. Not the shop, let's just take it back into the workshop. Well, there's the problem. Or, well, I don't know if it was the problem or not. But the anti-rotation, the ball link's come off the anti-rotation bracket. The thread snapped on it. How crap, I hope that is threaded into there, you know, because if it isn't, then that's the end of this helicopter, because I ain't going to be able to get no spares with that. That is crap. Unbelievable. Right guys, that, yeah, is a one-piece unit. Get off. That bit there, yeah, is not screwed in. It is actually connected in. So what I'm going to try and do is grind that down flat, stick it in the vise and get it on the pillar drill, and I'm going to see if I can drill into it and then re-tap it, and then I'll have to fit a small ball link, not a ball link, a small ball link connector on the end of it with a threaded rod, hopefully, to get it back in the air again. I've also noticed as well that I've got play in the blades. These blades are moving in and out about a millimetre or so. So I'm going to get a couple of shims on there as well and space them out to stop them from moving about. See what I mean? This helicopter is nothing but bad luck. Right, luckily I've got some decent drills and I've been able to drill a new hole into it. Just got to tap it now. I'm going to put a threaded rod on there and put a ball link on there instead. Right, I've got a new threaded rod in there. After tapping it, and it's probably these GoPros, they don't focus close up. But as you can see, it's got a new threaded rod, so I'll get a ball link and fit it on, and hopefully we'll be good to go again after I put the shims on the rotor head. Right, there we go. Good as new, ish, but that'll work. Right, got the shims in now. Not hers, not hims, but shims. And as you can see, I've got no play in there at all. So I'm kind of hoping job's a good one, but we'll see. We will see. Get the anti-rotation pot on, and this the canopy broke it as well. Got a little bit of a split there, and the it's come away, and that's come away as well. But I'll stick that with pooper glue on the inside, and then I'll stick this back on with Yoo-hoo pour, basically. So I can do that now, and then by the time I've finished putting this back together, that'll be gone off. There we go. The killer Cobra is ready to go again, I hope, but we'll see. Let's get the battery in and try again, shall we? I'm losing fat. I'm going to take it over on the noise test now. I'm not going to take it on the strip at the moment because John's here and he'll be flying, so I don't want to disturb him. I just want to see if this bloody thing will fly. Anyway, let's go and have a look. Right, I don't know what I'm going to do if this bloody thing doesn't fly. Cry? Throw it in the skip? I don't know. See what happens this time. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Where's all this cloud come from? That must have been what I thought was fog. Straighten that out. Right. Semi-contact. Unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. I'll give up with it. Game over as far as I'm concerned. This thing is a pile of shit, an absolute pile of shit. It's damaged the doghouse, the mechanics have all broke away from inside there. This has all come off again. It is an absolute bag of shit. These mechanics are crap. These mechanics are absolute crap. I might try and design my own, you know, because this just doesn't want to know. I haven't got a clue what the hell it is, but I've come to the conclusion that these mechanics are just crap. And it just, well, you've seen yourself, it just, every time I try and fly it, the blades are balanced, the shaft isn't bent, nothing is out of balance. So, you know, I don't want you guys saying, oh, your blades are out of balance. There is nothing out of balance on this. It's these mechanics. It's got to be. The shaft, like I say, isn't bent. The blades are all tracked. The blades are all balanced. Every time I try this, that is the same thing that happens all the time. And I think it's because of these stupid high centre of gravity mechanics. Absolute pile of crap. Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Those are perfect. This killer Cobra strikes again. I've had enough of it. I really have. The thing it gives me, right, when it spooled up, it was fine. It was fine, you know, spooled up nice, no vibrations. As soon as I started to increase the pitch, over it goes. Game over. That is an absolute pile of crap, guys. And if you can get AH-1, don't bother. I wouldn't bother. Absolute rubbish. I'm going to try and make my own mechanics for it, I think. That's the only way I'm going to get this flying. It's a shame because the fuselage is really nice. But the mechanics that Roban do inside it, absolute crap. The big stuff, not a problem. They do all good stuff with the big shit. But this, small stuff, nah, not interested. Game over, guys. Game over. Right, I am not going to be defeated. This little shit is not going to beat me. I'm going to repair it. But what I'm going to do is, again, this is going to be on a different video, guys, not on this one. I'm going to take the shaft out and I'm going to put a 450 size shaft on, and I'm going to lower the rotor head down. So instead of it being up here the way that it is, put the 450 shaft in, and then the head will sit a lot lower down, reducing the centre of gravity and the amount of distance between all this here and whatnot. Because if you look on this, look at that, look how low that is. It's about 1.5 inches above the doghouse, and that flies awesome, as you've seen. But I think because this is so high up, I think that's what one of the main effects is. So I'll get another video sorted out at some point, but I'm going to change the shaft, use the same rotor head because it seems to work okay. But yeah, I'll put a smaller shaft on, lower the head down, smaller arms, and have the head lower down and see if that makes any difference. So, but I can't believe that that has happened again. It is, I mean, I flew the mechanics fine. When I flew the mechanics on that test bed that I made, even though you didn't see because it was raining, didn't want to get the camera wet, it flew fine, no vibration, nothing. But as soon as I put it in the fuselage, nope, don't want to know. It's really weird, really weird. So anyway, that's it for this one, guys. I know it's a short one, but I just wanted to make the helicopters that I couldn't fly properly in the videos that I made them with. And I'm sorry that you didn't get to see this fly, but you see the issue that I've got now. But I will not be defeated. Like I say, I will come back, lower the head down, lower the centre of gravity, and see if that makes any difference or not. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate your support and the time that you take to make your comments to me. I try and answer them as quickly as I can. Click the old like and subscription button and a ding dong for more content on this pile of crap and others to come, including the old Bal 222, big Bal 222. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Take care.